Hiya, good evening. I'm back. Mhm. Um, how is everyone? I can't access my chat for a couple of minutes. Um, but I hope everyone's all right. I've had quite a busy day today. I took the children. I created an event basically for other home educated children. And we met up at a local splash park. And my children had such a great time that they had a really good time. My twins, even though I coated them in sun cream. They've got all red down here and here and here. Um, and also my little girl who's got the wheelchair, she got home, dropped off immediately, and then when she woke up, she was in so much pain. I had to give her painkillers, bless her heart. So I really dread to think what she's going to be like tomorrow. So hard making the right decision, knowing like because you have to let her you have to let them both be kids and have great, have fun and great memories. But it's so hard because as a parent, and you know what the next day is normally the next day that she's affected and the day after. But you know what that's going to be like. You don't want them to go through it, but then you don't want them to miss out on having a really good time. It's just such a horrible situation to be in. But they all had a really good time today. They had a really fun time. They were in the splash park, which is like a mini paddling pool. There's loads of other children there. Then they came and had sat down, dried their feet up and all that, and had like a little picnic, just some stuff I had around the house because I'm as broke can be. So I just made up what I could. I managed to get them all like a big bottle of flavoured water each, so that kept them hydrated. I was meant to go for my ECG, and to have for the nurse to look at these bites on me because some of them are very badly swollen and inflamed and angry and red and infected. So they I don't know what, but anyway, it took me longer to get back to my husband who had the car. And by the time I got to him, I was already 10 minutes late for my appointment. There was traffic everywhere. I'd have been about 40 minutes late, and there's no way that them doctors will see me if I'm late and they don't see no one. So, yeah, I was trying to phone them to cancel it, but I couldn't get through. And then I arrived home, and then literally haven't stopped. I just made, I came back from the cemetery. I was back here at 8:30, and then I've been tidying up and cooking. Just served them all up their dinner, and I'm now out here with you. Um, I am really grateful at the amount of views that I'm getting. I'm getting so many views. I'm honoured. I really am. I'm very thankful. The only thing that is concerning me is that I'm not getting any likes, and I'm wondering whether I'm, people just don't like what I'm doing, or but I just seem to continuously. I mean, I'm up to like 548 views on my page. I've only been going about 6 weeks, maybe 7 weeks, and I've not got many likes at all for my videos. I don't know. Has anybody got any ideas for this editing program and what I could, okay, and what I can use that is free and doesn't take up loads of space on your computer? Because my computer's not the best. It's good. It gets me by, but it can't take too much more. um, and the I haven't got very much money, so it needs to be affordable and not take up loads of room on my computer, and it needs to be sort of easy for me to be able to do because I'm not the, you know, I'm learning all this as I'm going along. I didn't know how to do any of this before. The next thing I want to do is know how to live stream from my phone while I'm out. So, like when I'm at a cemetery, do a live stream from the cemetery. That's what I'm going to look at doing next. Um, this evening, I went to the cemetery, but I was trying very hard to contact my spirit guides. So I have to see if that comes through. Um, Yesterday's live stream, somebody who's very good with EVPs was listening, and apparently I have two spirit guides that came forward yesterday. I know their names, and the way that they have described me during on the spirit box yesterday, like was just amazing. Like they know me so well. Like I actually couldn't believe how well they knew me. And this is, I think, the same spirit that was finishing my sentences and that. And I think that this spirit angel, spirit guide, has been with me for a long time because somebody commented how this spirit guide was finishing my sentences. Um, I mean, who they were calling me Earth Child, and things like that. And then the next night, I asked, do I have spirit guides? Are you my spirit guides or something? Could I have your name? And they said yes, told me their names, and then both went on to say their piece, like what they wanted to say about me, basically. Oh, I'm getting fed up with that, Bailey. Okay, you know I'm doing this. So probably the chat's going to end up going soon as well. Right. I'm just going to wait for somebody that I know is coming. Kim, she is very good with the listening to the EVPs. Very good. And she has been extremely loyal to me, very supportive, and has become, I consider her as a very good friend. Like, it's like we were put on the same path to meet, even though she lives in America and I'm in the UK. Um, it's very strange, but we were definitely put on the same path to meet, I feel very strongly. And already I haven't even started, and it's already saying critical low battery. I know, so I'm not being funny, but
it's been on charge for like half an hour. It's got a bad battery.
No, it isn't. Thanks.
This one doesn't mess up.
Sorry, just bear with me while I try and do this.
You haven't got one now.
Sorry?
That's the only one you've got. That's the HDMI pin one.
Alright, well, where am I meant to put it then?
That's the only one you can make it put.
After someone, you should show me how I can do this on my own phone because I'm getting fed up with being let down with it.
It's on charge.
Live. Hi Kim, how are you? Hi babe. Unfortunately, the phone I use for the chat is my son's, and he didn't think to put it on charge for me, so it's now critically low, which is so helpful. This is ridiculous. It's not even charging, this stupid thing. How are you anyway, Kim? Good. How's your day been? What time's it over there? About 5 o'clock-ish? 4 o'clock? I can't believe that my son hasn't discharged this for me. Is there anything? Don't ask none of them to do nothing for me. And they can't even charge me a phone up. What have you been up to today? Yeah, 4 o'clock, yeah. Oh, I ain't got a clue what's going on with this stupid bloody thing. Honestly. All he needs to do is literally plug the phone in for me. I'm running around like a headless chicken all day from like 4 o'clock in the morning till 1 o'clock in the morning, and he's not even charged a bloody phone for me. Took them all to the splash park today. They all had a really good time there. They really had a good time. But my little girl's really hurting now. Bless her. So what have you been up to, Kim? I was just saying how before you came on, what a loyal and caring person you are, and how we were, I believe, put on the same path to meet. I actually look as crap as I feel, if I'm being honest with you. What do you mean today? Scraping for cigarettes? What does that mean? Oh, did you, babe? What do you mean, scraping for cigarettes or something? Or am I reading it wrong? Or am I just being dumb? What does it mean? Eyes waiting. You still don't tell me what you've been doing today anyway, Kim. Oh, trust me, I was in the same situation last night. You know, last night I said I've got no cigarettes when I was talking to you. I never had no cigarettes till like I think it was like 11:30 or something. When I had the cigarette at 11:30 this morning, got a little bit of tobacco off of my eldest boy, but that didn't really last at all. Yeah, I know, like me yesterday and like me this morning till like nearly lunchtime. Did you manage to get some cigarettes though? It's horrible, isn't it, when you ain't got no cigarettes and you look, it's a nightmare. I don't know about over there in America, but the cigarettes over here, like £8 now for 20 cigarettes or something, is ridiculous. So it would be like $9, $9.50 over there. Cleaned the house, literally looking for a cigarette. Not yet. What? I can't remember what I've asked. Not yet. That you haven't got a cigarette or what? Don't tell me that. I'm sat here smoking a cigarette, have you got cigarettes? Because otherwise I'm going to feel a bit guilty smoking, really. It's blinking phone. Can't believe only one thing that any of them are asked to do. Just typical, actually, of today. I hope you get some proper cigarettes soon, babe. Sorry. It's really horrible, isn't it? Look at this phone. What's the point of giving me a phone that keeps blinking up, telling me battery low, connect to a plug socket? I keep trying to push it in on my computer. Well, get some Rizla, put it all into one big Rizla or something, and then use a cigarette butt on the end, and it smokes quite nice, like a normal cigarette, really. Well, near enough anyway, better than using like a roach or whatever. It's hard times, isn't it? Bloody government over here putting the prices of everything up: food, petrol, housing, everything's going up, except the money you get. You literally struggle to survive nowadays with like little manners. You can't keep up with it all. Go and do a cigarette now, and I'll wait for you. Go and do yourself a quick cigarette, and I'll wait for you. And give me chance to charge this phone. Let me know if you want to go and do it. If you want to go and do a cigarette, and I'll wait. It's a poxy phone. Go on, I'll just wait. I'll wait here, and you go and do yourself a cigarette. Then I'll wait. So all the other viewers, because I see the next day like how many views my videos had and all that. If you're watching this video, can you comment below like do you like what I'm doing, or is there things that I could do differently? I'm up for suggestions on how to improve stuff. Um, I'm not up for none of these challenges and stuff that you see all over the internet though, because I'm not into that sort of stuff. But like, if you've got any like advice or suggestions, I'm definitely willing to look at it and listen and think about it. So any of the viewers, if you just leave me a comment, um, then yeah, hopefully I'll be able to improve it for everyone so that I can start getting a few more thumbs up. Okay. I'm going to tell her 1 minute. I'll come in and get the toothbrush. How's everyone's Wednesday been anyway? Don't forget to tell me soap afterwards. Don't forget to use soap after doing that. Okay, well done. Been bitten again, I think. Sorry, I think I've just been bitten again on my foot. Getting fed up with the mosquitoes using me as a target. It's getting a bit painful now, really. It's making it all swell up and stuff. It's lovely. So, any of the other viewers, apart from Kim, are you managing to hear the EVPs for yourself? Do you use headphones or not? And also, are you managing to pick up on any of the EVPs? Like I said, I'm going to look for a way of putting in what me and Kim think that basically think that the spirits are saying. But I want to find a way of putting that onto the bottom of the screen so it's a bit easier for everyone. But before I manage to get that done, like, is anyone managing to hear the EVPs for themselves? Because the last like maybe 5 to 7 sessions, I've been using the loudspeaker, so it's been a lot clearer. I just wondered if it had made a difference to anyone. I don't know how the mosquitoes can find me even when it's dark, but I've just been bitten a couple of times again. Also, I'm thinking about sort of not just going to cemetery, but there's quite a few in my area there's quite a few well documented haunted places. Um, I'm thinking about just seeing, like, I really am not going to be mixing with any unkind or dark spirits. I'm not interested in that. I really am only interested in speaking with good, kind, and loving spirits. But if I go to these haunted places that are in my area, then I don't know whether they're going to be good or bad. So I sort of need to do a bit of research into that. I know there's apparently a grey lady who is seen in quite a few different shops or pubs or things like that. So she doesn't seem to be like bad or anything. None of them seem to be bad. The one I don't like the sound of is there's a cellar step that's in the back of, I think it's a restaurant now. I'm not sure. I can't remember what it used to be. But I have been doing research and trying to find out about what's around my area. Um, I also found out that there's there is so much history in my area. Actually, a lot of history, and I know there's been a lot of battles, and even at our local park, there's the ruins of a castle, and there was like a battle that took place there. So that's going to have spirits. I mean, there's spirits everywhere. So I don't really just need to be necessarily going to a cemetery. Sorry, 1 minute, please.